today's video. So today I am going to show you how to get this eye look here. Paired it with two lip combinations and I want to know which one you think looks best with this eye look. So if you're interested in how to get it, then please keep watching. Okay, so now we are up close and personal. You can see how bad my skin is looking at the minute. But what I've done is I've gone in and primed using the Urban Decay eyebrow eyeshadow primer potion. This is just a mini version, and the palette I am going to start off with is the Modern Renaissance from Anastasia Beverly Hills. The first shade I'm going to go in with is Golden Ochre, which is this shade here, and I'm just using this on a Zoeva 221 Luxe Soft Crease brush. Then I'm going to go into the shade Real Gaia, which is this really nice sort of orangey warm terracotta colour, and I'm just taking a smidge of this and I'll build this colour up because it's very easy to sort of abuse this colour if you like, because you can put so much on. Okay, so what I did to actually start this look, which I kind of regret because it doesn't really work very well, I went into Venetian Red, which is this shade here, and I'm just using this on sort of like a packing brush, and I just placed this all over the lid to kind of give us that really nice warm base. However, whilst using and sort of experimenting with this palette a lot more, I really am not a fan of sort of these colours, just because when you blend them, like, you might be able to see it when I get to the blending stage, but you'll be able to see that it blends the colour away and it goes really patchy. So I'm just going to do that now. What it does is removes the colour up here, like if I just brush over that. What I'm going to do is go into the Sleek palette. This is the Storm palette, which looks something like this. And I'm going to take this shade here, which is like a really nice sort of bronzy raspberry colour. And I'm going to use this on my finger because I find that this is the best way to sort of apply the product. And then go back into the blending brush just to make sure that all fuses together nicely. Don't worry about fallout and stuff, like I have wet wipes at the ready. Okay, so once that's done, I'm going to take the shades. I'm going to go into the Sleek Vintage Romance palette, and I'm going to take this shade here, and I'm just going to use that to go into our outer third to just sort of build up colour in that area. Now you can kind of stop at this point because this look will look quite nice if you kind of finish everything off, but I just wanted to add a little bit of pop of difference to this look. So as a result, I'm taking this shade here from the same Vintage Romance palette, and I'm building that colour up just on the outer third. Next product I'm going to go in with is a pigment from Geek, and this is the shade Hologram. It's one of their holographic pigments, but as you can see, mine completely broke off and snapped, so I lost a lot of product. This is just like a really nice pink colour with sort of green undertones, and I just think all these colours go really nice with purple. So all I'm doing is just dipping my finger in slightly, and then I'm placing this on the middle of my eye. Then what I'm doing is going back in with this sort of packer brush, just blending everything together. Then I'm just using a brush to sort of build up the intensity, and I'm using a synthetic brush just because I find these work a lot better than sort of real hair brushes. Alrighty ho, so to do the lower lash line, I am taking Real Gaia back from the ABH palette just here, and I'm using this on just sort of a fine pencil brush, and I'm just running this colour underneath. Going in back into the Vintage Romance palette, and I'm taking this dark plummy shade at the end, and I'm also going to trace pretty much that whole orangey colour that we put down first. And just to add a slight bit of darkness, I'm going to go in and dip my brush into this purple shade here, and then I'm also going to take one sort of dab from that dark colour just there and tap off any excess. And again, I'm just going to run this across my lower lash line and just slightly pull that into the crease so this whole area is sort of enclosed. Okay, so now, do I want to do eyeliner? I think because I didn't use it yesterday, I think I will be. So for liquid liner, I'm also going to line sort of my waterline, and I'm using Blacktrack from MAC, and I think I'm going to do this off camera, or possibly do one eye on camera and do another off, because it's really difficult to do. Okay, so my eyeballs are all done. I've done my eyelashes. They are from a brand called Lasting Lashes. I used them in one of my previous tutorials and you guys were asking where they were from. I've done my eyebrows, and I think it's time we get some colour in my face, because I look like Maleficent, or I look like a Disney villain that just has not had a tan for a while. So I've gone in with my skincare quite some time ago, so my skin's sort of nice and prepped. I'm going to go in with the Illuminating Face Primer from Technic. This is really good. I'm going to use the Matte and Poreless Fit Me foundation from Maybelline. I'm using the shade 115 and 130. What I'm doing is using 115 sort of on the inner perimeter of my face, and what I do is I use the foundation and sort of just dot it, so I'm not applying too much. I'll go in and use 130 on the rest of my face where I have no foundation. I currently have so many dogs. Monty, come see. I'm trying to do my makeup on my bed, and everyone is just crowding in because I've brought up tea and crumpets, and apparently I am their new best friend at the minute. I have to do my makeup and licking me is not doing anything. I'm going to plod on. I'm just going to do my... Are you staring at me? Okay, so I don't know. Actually, I'm going to apply a little bit of concealer, but I'm not going to take too much because I don't want to sort of overcake my foundation. Be very careful of not sort of rubbing away my lower lash line, and I suppose that is the struggle we face after when we put concealer on after we do our under eyes. So for bronzing and stuff today, I'm actually going in and trying a product that I had featured on a previous video about products that I don't use that much, and these are the Pro Conceal and Correct concealer palettes from Freedom Makeup, and I'm going to use these today as almost like a cream contour. So I'm just using this sort of domed brush here from GWA. I will link them down below, and I'm going to go in with a mixture of these two shades here. It can be quite stiff, so I feel like you really have to sort of work to push the product in. Okay, that is way too orange. Oh my god, what is going on with this product? Just work with it, work with it.
It's telling me that I just like did this too fast and I didn't know what I was doing.
Okay, so let's pretend that never happened. I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Sculpt sort of contouring duo. These are two nice creams that, well, this one's a nice cream, I don't like this one. This is a product I really did not like at the start until I sort of found a way to work with it, and I was sort of vibing with cream products, and actually it's not too bad. Okay, so to bring the face to life and give a little bit of illumination to it, I'm going to go in with the Becca Opal Shimmering Skin Perfector like cream thing. I actually got this in Sephora, and it was my first time in a Sephora ever, and it was so fun. I was in Rome, and that's exactly where I got this. I had originally seen this sort of duo because it comes with like a little powder. I saw this duo in Cult Beauty, and I was like, oh, do I get it or do I not? And I didn't, and I'm so glad I didn't because I found it in Sephora, and I'm just going to pat that in. This is such a beautiful product. It gives you like a really nice dewy highlight without sort of popping too much in your face. But what I am going to do is go in with the Becca Opal Shimmering Skin Perfector, which is, I love this little product so much. It is amazing. I'm just going to go in and set sort of the bronzer and stuff. So I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Bronzer in the shade of Golden Days, which will always be one of the best products I think I've ever used from a makeup brand. This beats like high-end bronzers. Okay, so I'm going to try what's going on? I'm stuck. I'm going to try 2 lip options today. So the first one I'm going to go in with is this one here from New Look. It's very much like Rebel from MAC, but just in a liquid lipstick form. This is their matte liquid lip colour in the shade of Plum, and I don't know if they do these anymore, or I don't know whether they've still got the same product but just repackaged it. But these are the old ones and I love them. Okay, so that was one of the worst applications I think I have ever done of lipstick. However, this is what this option looks like. I'm just going to take this and ruffle my hair up a bit today. I think this is quite nice because it ties in sort of with the plums in the eye, but it is very dramatic. Like, it is sort of that evening-y look, but I would wear this in the day, and I probably am going to anyway. Okay, so now I'm going to try second option. Oh my god, these lipsticks are so annoying to get off. So the second lip combination I'm going to use is, I'm going to firstly sort of outline my lips using the MAC Retro Lip Colour in the shade of Lady Be Good. I don't use lip liners anymore at all, like for nude lips. I just end up using this. Okay, and then for sort of to lighten this all up, I'm going in with Maybelline Purely Nude, and this is part of their MAC collection, and this is also a dupe for MAC's Myth and Creme de Nude. I'm going to add a gloss, and this is the lip lacquer that has sort of no name, but it is from Misguided, and this is the second lip option. What are you doing? Me personally, I don't really know which lip option I like the most. I quite like this glossy lip, but I also do quite like the vampy lip. So let me know in the comments below which sort of lip combination you think looks the best with this, and I can't wait to hear from you. So thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye!